Good morning. Welcome to Dude RV. I do appreciate you stopping by, and of course, say it with me, you got here just in time. That's right. It's Friday, and it's time for another edition of Friday's Finds. In case you're not familiar, Friday's Finds is a product compilation show. I work with, 4 to 6 products, 20 to 30 minutes. I actually unbox them, put them together, and put them to use. If you see it on Friday's Finds, it actually does what they say it's going to do. Most of these items are from Amazon, and being the gracious host that I am, I'll provide you with purchase opportunities. In the cards above, there'll be a link that will take you to the Dude RV Gear Recommendations Amazon page, most specifically the Friday's Finds 2026 shopping list. If you don't want to mess with that, down in the description below, you will find direct product links. So if you just want to see the product, click those links. Those links help us more because if you just click through to Amazon with that link, I get paid no matter what you purchase, and that really helps put fuel in the tank so we can go see campgrounds. All right, enough of that. All you background watchers are going to want to know what's going on. We almost have a lawn. The dogs are quite happy. I discovered I have a leak in my pond. It happens. I'm pretty sure it's under that big rock that I got sitting in the middle. It's probably punched a hole in the liner. Other than that, not much else has changed. Been focused on building another trailer. Anyway, this is not about trailers. This is about Friday's Finds. We're going to open some boxes. I got several on the table here, and most specifically, I got a big one standing up right there. They told me it was a chicken coop, but it looks like a dog enclosure. That's what it is, outdoor dog enclosure. So we're going to play with that. Some assembly is required. That'll be the last box. We might as well just get right on into it. We will start with the upgraded motorcycle lock. I'm not sure what brand sent it to us. No gift card. But this intrigued me because this actually will fit on the handlebar of an e-bike and keep you from using the throttle. So we're gonna next, moving right along. This is something that if you have an RV and you're going camping and you're connecting to the city water connection, you must have one of these. The worst thing that can happen is you connect to a city water supply and they're pushing 120 PSI. And your RV pressure water system is only rated for like 50. So you can blow it out if you don't control the water pressure. This is an adjustable pressure regulator. You can regulate it from 20 to 160, and we'll hook it up and I'll show you how that works. It does include some Teflon tape, some gaskets, gotta open another box. Let's get up and close and personal. All right, cable ties. Now, why would I be willing to work with cable ties? Well, you can never have enough, especially in your RV. You never know when you need to secure something and make an emergency repair or something like that. So we're going to put these to work. I got a couple of locations to show you how well those 7.8 inch, there's 50 of them. Every toolbox I have, I've got these in there. I keep them in the truck, I keep them everywhere. I like that it has a screw hole. Okay. So what am I going to use those for? Well, that brings us to this box. I got 2 major projects going today. This, now I had someone, one of my patrons, very generous patron, provided me with a great big winch that he had bought to go on his Dodge truck that he wrecked, or that some unlicensed driver totaled, so he no longer had a need for it, so he passed it on to me, and I had a guy build a mount for it, and I have yet to even use it. And that's because I don't have the truck set up for you yet, but the truck is going to be set up now. Check this out. This is your winch power kit, 22 feet long. That goes to your winch. That goes to your battery. So I'm going to put this on the White Lightning, the F-150. Secure it on the run with the cable ties. And then I'll be able to power the 2 winches. So I have a winch on the new little trailer, Thory, and it actually, I put a plug on Thory for it. Moving right along. I gotta go to work. I got lots to do. I had a box show up that I was not really expecting. So every morning I sort through a bunch of emails from vendors on Amazon offering me stuff, and I if it's interesting, I say, yeah, I'm interested. If it's not, I don't. So I had an email offering a winch rope. I'm like, well, hey, if that winch rope will fit this winch, and I specifically sent them this winch. I said, if it'll fit that winch, I can work with it. If it doesn't fit that, I can't work with it. And so this is what has shown up. And it kind of was a bit of a pickle. This is the synthetic, a 3/8 winch rope for truck, SUV, ATV, UTV. And it's actually a pretty cool setup. It includes a stop. Here, look, what are you doing looking up there? Look down here. It includes a stop, strap. I believe it already has a big snap hook. But it's bigger than the winch. But no worries. You see, I had a thing. One of my most generous patrons presented me with a gift. This was a little over a year ago. And I had someone build a custom mount. So I'd like to introduce you to the Rough Country Pro 12,000S series winch. 12-volt winch. You can see we've used our 12-volt power kit to connect it to the truck. I've had a custom receiver mount fabricated. That's a piece of angle iron. The whole assembly probably weighs 85 pounds. It's heavy. But I remembered. So when that showed up, and I'm like, I guess we're going to send it back. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I got the winch kit, and I got a winch. So why don't I just show you that winch rope with this one? Because I don't know how long that's been there. I don't know if it's safe. Let's swap it out with a brand new one. check it out. It secures the brake. Of course, my brakes need to be adjusted, but it secures the brake lever and the accelerator. So, yeah, you've got your brakes adjusted right. That'll lock it down tight. You can't get to the throttle. That's awesome. They include some inserts, so if your brake handle needs a little filling, it's too small, so you got to fill that in. You've got some of there, and you got some to fill in there. Remember to reset the combo on your helmet lock. Now I will feel very much safer leaving with my bike when I am in camp at night. All right, we now got to go work on the white truck. We have more than enough. We're going to actually end up with about 4 extra feet, but of course we've got to come up and over. The battery is on the other side, so I don't know. I'm gonna start pulling it. I don't have to go to the other side, but I got to find a place down here to secure that. Let me drag some wire. Just enough cable to connect to the winch, to the battery. I mean, literally just enough. Good deal. Now I need to go find something. Now I need to go drag something. I'll go drag something with my big winch. Fully unspooled. And we're anchored right there, so it takes a Allen wrench. We need to find out how lengthwise do we compare. Your shackle, look at that. That's much heavier. We're about 10 feet longer, 15 feet longer. Whole thing, or if it just feels heavier. Yeah, 10 feet longer. Okay, let me get an Allen wrench and we'll spool it. Rough country winch connected to the giant oak log. I want to pull it out of the way because we're going to start building a dam, a pond. I was unable to move this with my little utility tractor the other day. Got to re-spool that when I'm done. I put together a perfect little demonstration of how these zip ties really work, so you can get a good visual. I like them. Keeps things neat and organized in your power center. Alright, let's see. What's our highest water pressure? appears to be 50 psi. So let's take that down to 40. You have to pull this knob out. There you go. And if the water's running, you actually don't get a psi. This is a good one. And then you lock it in. And we're done. This is a good investment right here. I love the regulating. You can buy them that don't have the adjustment on them, but I like knowing exactly where my water pressure is. And I know you will too. All right, moving right along. Some assembly is complete. We have an animal enclosure. On the box, it says it's a dog pen. On the listing, it says it's a chicken pen. We're going to call it an animal enclosure. Now, I'm going to find some animals to put into it. It'll be great for dogs, for sure. You could put pigs, sheep, calves, any kind of animal in here. And I really like the fact that it has, so we've got a little bit of a portal there. But if you need to change the feed, just flip that right around. Look at that, that's so cool. We have 2 latches, which means you have to have 2 hands. So if you've got a smart dog or smart cow, it makes it a bit more complex. That's a lot of space. 32 square feet. And you don't have to worry about the birds flying out. And they include extra parts. There's 2 extra bungee. And then we have screws and bolts. I'm gonna put some dogs in here.
Does that shut? Oh, it is. Okay. Go for it. Good, got a pee-poo one. Thank you, Tex.
All of these items are available through Amazon and Amazon.
And being the gracious host that I am, I will provide you with opportunities to make purchase on Amazon. Up there in the top, there'll be a link that will take you to the Dude RV's Friday's Finds 2026 shopping list. All items featured on Friday's Finds can be found on that shopping list. If you don't want to mess with that, click the more button right down there, open up the basement, and you'll find individual product links that will take you directly to the page. Like if you just want to look at rain chains, there'll be a link that'll take you right to rain chains.
If you do make a purchase, I do earn a little bit of money. That does help keep the channel going. Thank you so much. We appreciate the opportunity to serve your infotainment needs. If you've not already, we would be most grateful if you would click on the subscribe button and remember to hit that bell as well. That way you'll never miss another episode from the Dude RV production crew. Click the bell button so you'll know. And for our patrons, your generosity is most appreciated. Thank you. You guys rock. All right, y'all come back now, you hear?